The seventh night in October 2024, a Reddit user named MilesThread announced a challenge online. He claimed he could stay awake for 7 straight days inside his grandfather's abandoned farmhouse in rural Montana. No caffeine pills, no drugs, no leaving the house, just cameras. Thousands of people joined the live stream. At first it was funny. Day 1 was jokes, day 2 was paranoia. By day 3, viewers noticed something terrifying. Every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., the basement door behind Miles slowly opened by itself. Just a little. Every single night. Miles laughed it off. "Old houses settle," he said. But viewers started clipping the footage, because every time the door opened, a figure appeared behind him. For one frame, tall, pale, smiling, too fast to notice live. On day 4, Miles admitted something he had hidden from everyone. His grandfather had one rule: never go into the basement after 3 a.m. The livestream chat exploded. "Open the door. Go downstairs. This is fake." That night, Miles placed a camera facing the basement stairs. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the basement door slowly creaked open. The livestream audio began crackling. Then viewers heard breathing. Not Miles. Something wet, heavy, like lungs filled with water. Suddenly, the basement camera tilted upward by itself, and for 2 seconds, everyone watching saw someone standing at the bottom of the stairs. No eyes, only skin. Day 5 was worse. Miles hadn't slept in over 120 hours. He started hearing knocking sounds inside the walls, 3 knocks every hour, always from a different room. He searched the attic. Nothing. The bathroom, nothing. The kitchen, nothing. Then the knocking came from directly beneath the floorboards under his chair. Miles froze. The chat spammed one message over and over: "Don't move." The knocking stopped. Then a whisper came from below him. "He remembers you." Miles suddenly looked terrified, because there was something he never told viewers. When he was 9 years old, his cousin disappeared inside that farmhouse. The body was never found. Later that night, Miles searched the basement. Hidden behind old shelves, he discovered several dusty VHS tapes. One tape had a label written in black marker. For Miles, "Do not watch." Miles played it anyway. The tape showed his grandfather sitting in darkness, crying, shaking, terrified. He kept repeating the same sentence: "If the smiling man appears, stay awake." Then the tape glitched. Behind the grandfather, the pale, smiling figure slowly stepped into frame. Miles immediately shut the tape off, but the live stream viewers noticed something horrifying. The smiling figure from the tape was now standing behind Miles in real life, watching him, smiling wider. By day 6, Miles was barely functioning. He heard footsteps upstairs constantly, but every upstairs camera showed empty hallways. Then all cameras disconnected except one, the basement camera. For nearly 10 minutes, the live stream showed nothing, just darkness. Then suddenly, a child walked into frame, barefoot, facing away from the camera. Viewers thought it was fake until the child slowly turned around. It was Miles's missing cousin, still 9 years old, exactly the same as the day he vanished. No aging, no blinking. Then the child whispered, "You left me here." The stream instantly ended. The live stream returned the next night at 3:12 a.m. Miles looked completely destroyed, eyes bloodshot, hands shaking violently. He looked directly into the camera and whispered, "It wants me asleep." Then, for the first time all week, the basement door opened completely. But there were no stairs anymore, only darkness. Miles grabbed a flashlight and walked inside. More than 200,000 people watched live. The flashlight beam shook as he descended deeper underground. The basement looked impossible, far bigger than the house itself. Long tunnels stretched endlessly into darkness. The walls were covered in scratch marks, names, dates, messages. Most repeated the same sentence again and again: "Don't fall asleep." Then Miles entered a small room deep underground. Inside sat the smiling figure, perfectly still, waiting for him. Miles whispered, "What are you?" The creature smiled wider, then answered using Miles's own voice, "I'm what stayed behind." The live stream glitched violently, audio reversed, lights flickered, and suddenly viewers realized something terrifying. Miles was no longer alone. Someone else was holding the camera. Then the smiling man finally explained the truth. Years ago, Miles and his cousin were playing in the basement. Only one came back upstairs. Miles had locked the basement door and ignored his cousin screaming for help. The house fed on guilt. Every sleepless night made it stronger. The smiling man wasn't a ghost, it was guilt itself, something wearing memories like skin. Miles began crying, then the stream went black. Police entered the farmhouse the next morning. Miles was gone, no footprints, no body. But the camera were still recording. Detectives reviewed the final frame of the footage. For 1 second, Miles appeared standing deep inside the basement tunnel, smiling directly into the camera, eyes completely white. Then the video corrupted forever. 3 weeks later, the farmhouse mysteriously burned down. But Reddit users still claim something terrifying happens online at exactly 3:17 a.m. A live stream sometimes appears from a brand new account. No title, no description, just darkness and breathing.